Hi everyone, welcome to another video by ESL Fluency. In this video, we are going to write a full sample letter for the first writing task of the IELTS General Training Exam. As you know, letters can be formal or informal, but in IELTS writing, we also have semi-formal letters. In this video, we are going to write a formal one. These letters are for people you either don't know or do not interact with most of the time. For example, if the letter is to the CEO of your company or a hotel manager, it should be written in formal language. Here, I have chosen this topic. A festival takes place in your town every year. The festival manager has asked for people to help with this year's festival. You would like to help. Write a letter to the festival manager. In your letter, give your opinion of last year's festival. Say what you could do to help with this year's festival. Ask some questions about the festival. Begin your letter as follows: Dear Sir or Madam. This piece of information here should tell us this is a formal letter because we start this way when we don't know the name of the recipient. We just know their job title. And we are not close to that person at all. So everything here tells us we should pick a formal tone. Our first step is to analyze the prompt and underline or highlight the keywords. All right, a festival. Okay, so we're going to write about a festival. Okay, your town every year. Okay, why is this important? Because some people might start writing about an international festival or a national festival. We are going to talk about a festival that is happening in your town or city. So this is important. All right, who am I writing to? The festival manager. Okay, and about people to help with. Okay, so I'm going to volunteer or something. Okay, and you would like to help. Okay, why am I writing? I want to help. All right. Okay, your opinion of last year. Okay. And what I can do, what you could do to help with this year's festival, and some questions. Ask some questions. Okay, it's not one question, two questions. Some questions. Okay, I would normally go for 3 questions here to fully cover all the requirements of the task. And I should start this way. First things first, we need to generate some ideas. We need to plan our letter. For example, what is my opinion about last year's festival? What did I like? Which specific activities did I like? And what can I do to help? So to help you make your letter cohesive and not just, okay, write whatever that comes to your mind later on, we need to come up with ideas first. And when we have decided that, okay, these are my ideas, these are good, we start writing. Usually a few minutes for letter writing, a few minutes of idea generation for letter writing is a good idea. And for each bullet point here, I'm going to write a body paragraph so that I cover all the requirements of the tasks. So here it is, BP1 for body paragraph 1 for the first bullet point. My idea was, okay, I love that. Okay, because it was an outstanding event or celebration. What did I like about it? First of all, I'm going to write about the oyster contest that happens in the city of Norwalk in the United States. So, okay, there are a wide variety of activities in that festival. So the first one is oyster shucking contest, which, okay, they remove the shells. So, okay, that was a variety of activities. So that, okay, this gives me the freedom to talk about more than one activity, to have a wider range of vocabulary and grammar structures. Okay, wider activities, for example, oyster shucking contest. Okay. And then, all right, okay, there are some music, dancing, singing, and things like that. So the umbrella vocabulary for that would be, okay, musical performances. And one more. Okay, the vendors had a wide range of seafood. Okay, vendors with a wide range of seafood. Okay, that's it. That's my BP1. Okay, so the only thing that is left is for me to look at these and make my sentences. Later on we are going to do that. Okay, BP2 is about say what you could do. Okay, so since it is an event, they will need some people with some organizational skills, planning, managing event, and things like that. So I can mention that. But I can also say that, okay, you can use me in any way you want for the event. So in any capacity. This is a nice vocabulary item for something like this, for events. So I can help in any capacity. But I also need to be more specific than this. I can't just be general about it. I can just give them some options, like, as I said, yes, organizational skills, or planning, event planning or something, yeah. Okay. So also I mentioned food vendors. These were the things that I liked last time, so I want to assist them to be part of the things that I liked the most in last year's contest or celebration. So assistance with vendors. Okay, and also, yes, the contest, the main part. Okay, managing the contest. Okay, vendors, yes. And all right, I think that's enough for body paragraph number 2. Another thing to keep in mind is you need to cover all the requirements equally. So here I have, for example, 3 supporting idea, 3 examples, 3 points, 3 things that I liked. I also need to have 3 supporting ideas for my other requirements of the task, which is the things that I can do to help. So in short, you need to cover all the requirements in an equal way. You can't just talk a lot about one of them and just 1 or 2 sentences about the other. Okay, for BP3, we have ask some questions. Okay, so this is the easiest one. If I wanted to participate in such events, what question would come to my mind? Okay, since it has a wide range of activities and there is a contest or something like that, okay, what are the safety protocols? So safety protocol training. Am I going to be trained for those? Is there going to be a training for those? And it's a long event, so I can't just stand somewhere or do something from the morning till the evening. So there are going to be some shifts. So shifts. Okay, questions about the shifts. Okay, what are the shifts? Can you give me some information about the shifts? And the third question could be, how how do you select the volunteers, or how do you assign them? Okay, for example, you have this job, you have that job. How do you assign them? I want an explanation on that one. How they assign volunteers. All right, and okay, I think that's it. All right, let's get us started. Okay. Dear sir, or madam. Okay. The first paragraph should be to introduce the purpose of the letter. First, you need to greet the reader and then write why you are writing this letter. This should be done in a very short and concise way. So first, I would say, I hope this letter finds you well. Okay. And now we are moving on to the purpose of the letter. Why am I writing this? I am writing to express my enthusiasm. Okay, because I loved it so much for the upcoming Norwalk Oyster Festival, and you would like to help, so to offer my assistance as a volunteer for this year's event. Okay, that's it. It should be concise and to the point. Greet, say what you are going to write about, and that's it. It should be short, no long paragraph. Okay, so the first one, variety of activities. Okay, I attended last year's festival and found it to be an outstanding celebration of our local oyster industry. Okay, it is a local one then. Okay, the variety of activities. Okay, examples from oyster shucking contest to the live okay, musical performances. Okay, created and enjoyable. These were fun activities. People had fun, people danced, people sung and did contest. Atmosphere for all attendees. And the food vendors. The food vendors also offered an variety of, or let's go with something, an impressive array of seafood. Okay. Seafood delicacies which was a real highlight for me and my family. Okay, I need to talk about myself too, why I liked it. Anything else? No, that's it. Okay, our body paragraph number 1 is done. Let's move on to our body paragraph. Any capacity, organizational. Okay. To be, okay, I loved it so much that I want to be part of it this year. So, to be an active and contributing member this year, I would be delighted. Delighted to help in any capacity needed, that you need or needed. Okay. Given my organizational skills and experience in event planning, I believe I could contribute significantly. I could contribute significantly to to the coordination of the food vendors or food vendor area, not just them. Okay, food vendor area, or assist in managing the oyster shucking contest. Okay. Managing contest. Okay, that's it. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Would be given my organizational skills, and I believe we could contribute. Okay, I want to add one more. Okay, to have. Okay, to cover it a little bit more. Okay. Additionally, I have experience in social media marketing and could help promote the festival. Okay, to bring in more people to the festival. The more the merrier. Promotes the festival to attract even more visitors, maybe from other states, other countries, and things like that. Okay, this wasn't originally part of my BP2 points, but I felt the need that I need one more point to make it complete. Well, you can add little bits and pieces. like this, as long as you don't change something drastically in your planning, because when you change things in your planning, there's a high chance that you might mess up your task achievement or CC cohesion and coherence, because if you just write whatever that comes to your mind that at the time of writing, your cohesion and coherence might get hurt. But this was the final point here, and I explained it. These are the things that I can help with in any capacity. These are just the examples for this. I just added another point, another specific point to cover it in a better way. So okay, our body paragraph number 2 is also complete. Now our body paragraph number 3, the questions: safety protocols, shift, and how they assign vendors. Okay, I can't write questions like can you give me, or something like that. Well, this is a formal letter, so your tone should be formal too. So questions like could you please, or I would appreciate if, or things like that, structures like that. Of course, you can write embedded questions, but first you need to make it clear to the examiner that this paragraph is where you put your questions. And I highly recommend that you write your first question in a simple question form, so that it makes it super clear that these are my questions. Then to add variety to your questions, to add variety to your structures, you can try and add other types of questions. Okay, let's go through this paragraph and add a range of questions. You can use questions with different tenses and times. Like, for example, I can talk about future or present, a simple present, or something like that. All right, let's go through it. However, I do have a few questions regarding the festival. Since the question was asking for more than one, okay, 3 would be a nice number here. So we are going for 3 questions. First, is there going to be, okay, future, going to be specific safety protocol training provided for volunteers? Second, could you please now this one is not question, it's a different structure. Could you please specify the times, yes, shifts, the times for the volunteer shifts. Okay, when is my time? Okay, when is, for example, the other volunteers' time? Okay, give us a time slot or a table or something. And finally, okay, I'm going to use a different structure here too to add even more range to my grammar structure. I would appreciate it if you could provide, this is as formal as it can get, provide a detailed explanation of the process for volunteer for assigning volunteers. Yes, assigning volunteers. For assigning volunteers. Okay, our letter here is done. Okay, but we need a final sentence and then we sign off. Okay, the final sentence depends heavily on the type of your letter. So here we are writing a letter to offer our assistance or something like that. So we are awaiting their response and we are applying for something. So I am eager to contribute to the success of this year's Norwalk, okay, Oyster Festival, and look forward to your response. And okay, yours faithfully. Okay, since I didn't know the name of the recipient, I use yours faithfully. Okay, you can write any name, okay, but this is a formal letter, so your full name here, John, for example, Smith. Okay, yours faithfully, John Smith. Okay, now the next thing is for you to read your letter and find little typos, spelling mistakes, grammatical mistakes. Maybe 2 or 3 minutes spending on that would be a nice idea. I'm not going to go that here. That's it, everyone. I'm also going to make videos for other letter types later. But if you want to read the guides on them, you can find the links in the description of the video if you are watching this on YouTube. So make sure to subscribe. See you in the next one.